about 8 o'clock. Um, December 12th, 1993. And this is the first opportunity I've had to get down here to look at the old block. And needless to say, it's a little shocking. I didn't realize they had got this far. I'm gonna pan around here, and this is a little bit devastating, but here we go. Oh, it's very cold out here today. There's the gas station over there. That's 57th and Cottage Grove. There's Washington Park and the DeSable Museum over there. Okay, I'm gonna walk down the block so you can see what's going on here. Hold on for a sec. Corner. And I'm gonna walk down. Unfortunately, I've already been down the block, and unfortunately, they have gotten up to a Sings building. So we're up to our building, but it's leveled already, and there's just nothing here anymore. It's gone. So it's gonna walk down here. That wall you see in the distance, I believe, is Sings building. And I saw Mr. Bloom sitting in the window. He's just looking across the street like he can't believe it. But I mean, he's been here all the time. But when I get down here, I'm gonna see if I can get him to wave or something if he's still in the window. Yeah, that is that white you see there is not Sings building. That is well, actually, yeah, it is. It's the inside walls of Sings building on the south side of that building. And the brick structure you see this mostly all gone is Sings building. It's really cold out here. Yeah, it's really something. I think just wipe out a block like that. 39 years. Just gone. Okay, now this is right in front of Maryland. There's well, I know we're right in front of Maryland because here's this sorry looking tree, the mulberry tree, and this would be the front of the building right here. There's the tree. There's the tree in the backyard. And there's the library next door there. They've got a fence up across this whole thing here, and I don't really see any way of getting closer. But It's all gone, or will be soon. I guess the next time I have a chance of getting down here, uh, it'll be completely gone. There's the Mills building right there. They haven't gotten that far yet. And that is where Ma Wright and Paul Wright used to live years and years ago. Oh, man. But everything is boarded up. They've got, as I said, they have fence going across the whole thing. There's the hospital. And it's really quite amazing how they can just, something that's been here for forever is now gone. I mean, just wiped out. I'm gonna try and go around the back and see, because I see that the inside of this building is just.
Did you used to live here?
Yeah, I live right there.
Yeah.
Just my parents just sold the building last December, 5736.
Right.
And I grew up here. I'm 39 years old now.
Great for you.
Yeah.
I lived down here for 30 years.
Yeah.
Next block.
Well, I grew up here, and they told me they were tearing it down. I live up north now, and I said I would come down here and bring the camera, because I have a sister in Philadelphia and one in Columbus. And I said I'd come down here, but it looks like I got here too late, because that was our building right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your name?
Bradford McGee.
Gene Huffine.
Hi, how are you?
Did you go to race school?
Yes, I did.
Did you? My kid.
And Kenwood, yeah.
How old are you?
39.
Oh, my son is 29.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you're 10 years ahead of him.
Yeah, I went to race school from kindergarten all the way through.
Did you in Kenwood?
Yeah. I was born in this house.
Were you really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
All
Nice
right.
to meet you.
All right, nice to meet you. Guy scared me to death, but anyway, I tell you, it's gone. And I'm gonna stop now. And I'm gonna drive around the block, and well, first I'll walk down to the corner so you can see the rest of this, and then I'm gonna go around and see if I can get to the back some kind of way. I don't think I'm gonna be able to. They got these fences up here across the front, and I'm sure they have it blocked off in the back, but I will drive around there and see just how close I can get. I'm sure I can't get down the alley, because I see that the fence that blocks off the library, that was always there for the library yard, they've taken it down. So I'm sure they're using that area there for construction or destruction, demolition. So it's the corner building, and yeah, we thought at the time, they were gonna leave this building on the corner standing, but I see broken windows, and this fence is continuing across here. I'm gonna go down here and go around the corner just to see how far this fence runs. This is 58th. It's really cold out here. Yeah, it looks like they had this fenced off all the way to Cottage Grove. So I'm gonna walk back down here to the car and see if I can see how close I can get from the Cottage Grove side. Yeah, I thought they were going to leave that building on the corner, but it's going to. It'll be interesting to see what the university's going to put here. Of course, I saw on a model that was in the hospital probably 8 or 9 years ago of the university hospitals and the campuses, and where this block was there was a big long building covering the whole block in the model. So I knew at that time that they were up to something. And they had been buying up property on this block for years and years and years, but it's just amazing. It's just amazing. Everything's gone. Okay. I'm gonna get in the car and go around the other side now. See you in a little bit. Okay, here we are in the back. I wish I could get closer. There's the gangway there. There's the mills right there. That's the back of Sings right there. There are the items that are doing all of this demolition. And right there, under that street light, is where 5736 used to stand. There's the top of the old tree from the back. And I can't get any closer than this. There's a fence here. This is the library, and there's a fence here. They've got this closed off. Normally this yard would be open. And they've got this closed off, and they're using this for, I guess this is they're using this area to give them some room to work. So that's pretty much it. And I'll be sending everybody a copy of this tape. And that's it. Bye-bye. Good morning. December 19th, and we're at 57th and Blackstone. We just came from, me and Morgan just came from this restaurant here on the corner of 57th and Blackstone and had breakfast. And there's Morgan. Wave! We just came from breakfast and we're on our way back down to Maryland, see how far they've gotten in the last week. We're gonna go down on Michigan Avenue. Hold on for a sec. We're going down on State Street, downtown, and we're gonna look at the Christmas tree and the city Christmas tree and in the store windows. But right now we're getting ready to go down to Maryland. Say hi.
Hi.
Who you want to say hi to?
Whoever's watching.
This is going to Philadelphia.
Hi, Samaria. Hi, Andy.
Yeah, and Walter. Don't forget Walter.
Hi, Walter.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we're gonna get in the car now. We're gonna head on down the street, and we'll be back in a minute. It's about 9:30, quarter to 10 Sunday morning, December 19th, 1993. See you in a little bit. Okay. Going down 57th Street. We're at 57th and Woodline right now. The light just turned green. I don't know how this is gonna come out because I'm driving and I just got the camera sitting up on the dashboard. So we'll see. There's Mandel Hall at 57th and University. Over there is Regenstein Library. I don't know if you've been here, but up ahead here, you see they had this overpass going over just past Ellis. The university's doing a lot of building around here, so it's kind of, I know you haven't been here in a while. Probably a lot of this looks strange to you. That's an overpass that they built to connect these two buildings. Past Ellis and we're coming up on Tracer. Park right here. start the car. I'll be back in a second. Now we're heading, go keep walking, don't stop. We're heading down to Maryland. We're on 57th Street, right? And Morgan, keep walking. Why are you stopping? And Morgan, keep walking. Why are you stopping? Morgan doesn't know, hasn't seen this yet, and I'm gonna get her reaction here. That's why she's walking backwards. So keep going, keep going, keep going. Okay, now stop. Okay, here's what look at me. Keep looking at me. Here's what I want you to do. And step back a little bit more. Okay, now do you know where you're standing? Just look at me, look at me. Do you know where you are? Huh? Huh?
I'm like Grandma Pro.
Okay, you're on the corner, right? And you haven't been down here. Last time you were down here, what did you see?
I saw the house boarded up.
They saw the house boarded up. Okay, here's what I want you to do. Wait till I tell you to. I want you to look down the street, but first, when you look down the street, I want you to turn around and look back at me, okay? All right, you haven't been down here in about 2 months. Okay, go ahead, look. Look, turn around. Look down where Grandma Pearls is. Huh? Where did it go? Where did she live? Point to where she used to live. Yeah, somewhere over there. What do you see now? Huh?
Wood piled up and piled up.
Okay. Well, come on, let's go down. There's something in it. Okay, it's been a week since I was down here. And as you can see, they're just steady moving along. Somebody's knocked this fence down over here. But, and I could probably get over there, but I don't think it'd be a good idea. I don't want any trouble with the police or anything. So, we're just gonna walk down here and give you a view of what's left. You can go on up ahead more. And I'm gonna show you where Grandma Pearls was, since you seem to be a little lost. But you see all these buildings are gone? Go on up ahead, baby. It's kind of an overcast day, and it's cold. It's about 30 degrees or so. And Morgan's, she cannot figure out. Okay, hold it right there, baby. She cannot figure out what's going on. Hold it right there. When I tell you to walk, you stop walking. When I tell you to stop walking, you walk. Okay. Now, right here, let me back up. This is where Grandma Pearls stood. There's the tree that was in front, right there. And there's that tree back there, that big tree back there, Morgan. That's the tree that was in the backyard. And that's where it stood, right there. And it's gone. And I grew up right there. So it's they've knocked it all down, and they've knocked it all down, and they're separating the wood and the plaster and stuff back there in the back. That's what that pile is, and they're stacking up these bricks. That's what those blocks are, because Chicago bricks are very valuable. You know, people buy them and use them in new construction. They're some kind of special brick that they age very well or something. Sorry about that, my battery ran out. We're around on 57th and Cottage Grove at right in front of the gas station. And before, when you saw that fence knocked down, we thought it had just fallen down or something. But right when we ran out of the battery power, the police came up. Tell them what happened, Morgan, with the fence.
These people, they stole some wire. So they got around it some way and they jumped the fence.
In the van. They ran over the fence. The police came and they saw they were about to get caught, and they drove over the fence. And if we had not walked a half a block or so down to Maryland, we would have probably seen them, because they had just left. We probably would have seen them running over that fence. So that's why that fence was down. It's a good thing we didn't try and climb over that fence, because we probably would have got in trouble. But anyway, we're here at the gas station, which is also going, and I'm going to pan around here. They're digging up the ground here to get the tanks out of the ground. Over here, see, Morgan, over here? See, that's an underground gas tank. Well, there's 3 or 4 of them, because they had a different kinds of gas. But that's an underground gas tank, and they have to dig all of these up and dispose of them. Now they make them out of plastic. That's an old one. It's made out of steel. But they bury them underground. And over there, you see those 3 pipes going down? Okay, that's how the gas gets pumped up to the ground, or how it gets put down into the tanks, into the different tanks. And then they're filling this in with this gravel. So that's that. Anyway, we're gonna head on downtown now. I don't know how long I'm gonna be able to film today, because I'm down to 1 battery pack. But we will be back. We're gonna get in the car and head on downtown, and see you in a little bit. It is now 11:05, and we're gonna head on down there. See you in a little bit. Town now, and I don't know what happened. Usually the tree is 3 times as big, but this year they chose to put up this smaller one. I'm not sure exactly why, but we're downtown in front of the Daily Center, and there's the Picasso in the background. So I'm gonna get Morgan his camera in a minute, so I can get on this tape. But there's a Picasso, and we're here in front of Daly Center, and I'm going to give Morgan his camera in a minute, and I'm going to walk over there so that I can get on the tape. Okay, hold on. Here we go. Look through the... Okay. You see? Mm-hmm. Okay, keep your eye out there. Close that. There you go. You got it. Hi. You see me?
Yeah.
Okay. Walk over.
We're going to the Picasso now. I think that's what it's called. Just past the flame that keeps on burning since May 15, 1981. Trying to grow up.
It's very slippery. Anyway, we're gonna go over on. Can you see me? You see me?
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna go over on State Street and look in some of the store windows and just walk around for a little bit. And we're gonna get all this on tape for you. Watch me. We're gonna get all this on tape for you. I'll send this tape to you since it's the 19th. I probably won't get it edited and stuff in time for Christmas, but I'll get it to you before the first of the year. Okay, now pan around and get the tree again.
Okay. Still on record.
Okay, hold on, folks. Skate on State Street. There's a lot that they're supposed to be building a building on, and until they decide what they're going to do to it, it's right on State. There's Marshall Fields over there, but until they decide what to do with it, which has been going on 3 years now, they turn it into a skating rink on during the winter. So this is Skate on State. Where you at? Oh, okay. Hi. Okay. And we're on our way over to see the store windows in front of Marshall Fields. And we should be there in a minute. We just want to tell it to you. Okay?
What do you want? No, I'll help you. This is a story of Cinderella. Look at the kitty cat by the fire.
Is it mine? Okay, what's that?
Okay, this is
Just let's wait here.
Marshall Fields windows. We're going to work our way around.
Her hair looks like yours.
Oh, look at that. Look at
She shed so much. Oh, there she is. I'm sorry.
sport is black and white in color.
Mysterious mate. Captured in.
You didn't know what? You don't know at all. Tweet. What's that? A hair dog. It's white. I used to be white. Like winter coat. Say, that looks sophisticated. Does it zoom? Zoom this. You're kind of rude. Yes. You missed it. She missed it. Glad you agree. No, I don't agree. You missed it. She threw it right at you. A lucky throw. I was blind there for a second. Here. Yeah, I caught it. Did not. It landed on you. Same thing. All right, throw that little guy. I rarely miss.
Okay, sweetheart, let's go.
One more. Stop it. Funny, you're not funny. Funny.
Mary.
Look up. Okay? Stop that. Thank you. Thank you, Dad. Thank you, Dad. Those of you not applauding, it's $5 a piece. Got her! Oh, and I had her!
Okay, cool. Let's go.
Your turn. Ooh, they're watching me. You're so rude. Whoa. Well, hug. There you go. Thank you so much. Merry Christmas. Here a second. There you go. Thank you. Style and shoes there. Hey, don't be ducking. No ducking. What is wrong? You cannot read? Merry Christmas. There's a lady's practice in front and another lady's practice. Look at all the bread there. Look at the different things there. Oh, as I said, it's the stepsister. Look, guys, disbelief. Last slipper of Cinderella's was perfect. At last I have found him, the prince. That's Cinderella. They don't like it, do they? Yeah, huh? Look at the kitty cat. Looks like Natasha, doesn't it? Boy, oh boy. Wait, Andrew. Look around the window. Now there's the fairy princess in the background.
Huh? Wait a minute.
That's the king and queen. That's the prince and mommy and daddy. They're smiling. There's the prince and Cinderella. Let's make
What'd you do? Huh? What did you do? What did you do? You gave the man a quarter? That's very nice, Morgan. All right.
Daddy, the camera's facing the floor.
That's all right, it's not on. Well, there's Daly Center, and I don't know what that is. There's a lot of buildings down, not a lot of new buildings down here now. Look down State Street. Chicago Theater still there. There's Marine Towers. Anyhow, we're gonna head on back to the car. Okay, run on ahead.
They came in haste and found their way to Mary and Joseph and the baby as he lay in the manger. And when they had seen this, they made known the statement which was told to them about this child. And all who heard it wondered at the things which were told them by the shepherds. But Mary treasured up all these things, pondering them in her heart. And the shepherds went back, glorifying and praising God for all that they had heard and seen, just as had been told to them. Merry Christmas, and God bless you.
Where's Morgan? This is beyond 11.
Oh, what's that?
That's for me and Mimi. Oh, I forgot what came.
You want to say good morning?
Good morning.
I'm sending this to Ziggy and Walter and Samaria.
I'm
I'm sending this to Ziggy and Walter and Samaria in Philadelphia.
so sorry you sitting there with me looking like this. this morning.
Just turn around and smile and say Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
All right. May Manus's house, coming to pick her up. We're on our way out to the seminary to see Wesley and probably to the grocery store. So she's coming out of here now. It's about 1 o'clock Sunday, December 19th, same day. And we're out on the south side now. We're at 89th and Calumet. So I guess she'll be coming out there in a minute. I'll get her to say Merry Christmas. Hey, sister. How you doing? I'm sending this tape to Ziggy and Walter and Samaria and Mario in Philadelphia. I'm sending this to them, so would you please say Merry Christmas? How you doing this morning? Huh? Ziggy's husband.
Huh?
Ziggy's husband.
Yeah, tell Ziggy hello.
Yeah. Now say Merry Christmas before you get in the car.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you very much.
You think that'll stay, Brad?
Yeah, it's not going anywhere. You say, wait a minute now, huh? Did you say Merry Christmas to your baby?
No. Merry Christmas, Wesley. Merry Christmas, Mother. Rest in peace.
All right. Let's go. It's cold out here.
Yeah, it's cold.
I see your sister done got in the car already. Your sister done got in the car already.
Hey, it's cold.
Merry Christmas. It is December 25th. I just got through talking to Ziggy talking to you about a half hour ago, and I just want to say Merry Christmas. What I was showing you a few minutes ago is outside the building. We came in through the lobby, came up on the elevator, down the hall, and then around my apartment. I have a nice view of the lake. I showed you that. And facing me is a very large pink building. And when I first moved in here 6 years ago, the building was pink, but it was in bad need of a paint job. And I just figured that they would, when they repainted it, it would be another color. But they repainted it and they painted it pink again. Why, I'm not sure. But anybody that comes up here to see me, I just tell them to take Lakeshore Drive North and get off when they see the pink building. So I hope this tape is finding everybody well, especially Walter. And I felt like I should do this because I thought that there was going to be a possibility of you guys coming out here for Christmas. And here we are, it's 12 noon on Christmas Day, and you guys aren't here. So a couple weeks ago I started making this tape, and just a little, since I haven't seen you guys in such a long time, it's just a little Geedy scrapbook. So I'm gonna go now, and I got a little bit more filming to do, and then on the end of this tape, at the end, I'm gonna put on the tape of when I went to California this past summer. So you can see Sharon and see where we went. So I want to go now, and like I said, give me another week or so to finish this tape up, and then it'll be in the mail to you. Okay? All right. Bye-bye.
Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.
The new building on 54th and University, 5300 block of University. And it's a Six Flags, as you can see. Plus the two you see 4 levels, the 2 garden apartments, one that was already there and the other one that Daddy put in. The one that Daddy had put in is the one on my left, on my right. Mommy's apartment is on the first floor right there, and we're getting ready to go in there to see her now. And it's about 2:30 in the afternoon on Saturday, December 25th, 1993, Christmas Day. So we'll be back in a minute. Well, here we are. I talked to Mommy on the phone, and she assured me she would be home all day, and she wasn't there. So now I'm down on 57th Street, down in Maryland. As you can see, this is where the gas station was. Last time we were here, there was a big hole here, and you see it's completely gone. Now we're gonna go on down the street, and it's very, very cold out here. Very cold. It's got to be about 10 degrees. So I'm gonna do this as long as I can, and then I want to get out of here because it's freezing. Hold on for a sec. Okay, we're down here, 57th Street. As you can see over there, like I was telling you before, those are the bricks from these buildings that they have stacked up and covered with cardboard that they're going to use someplace else. Those bricks are very valuable. We're going to go on down. Here's a big lump of debris. And, you know, it's funny that all the years that I lived here, I would think that I would just instinctively know where this building was supposed to be. But as it is, the only way I can tell where the building is from the trees. And this is where 57th Street was. Now they've moved down quite a bit, not as much as I thought they would have. I thought this whole thing would be gone now. But they've gotten, God, this is really, I know you can't see this too well because of the sun. I'm gonna try and get in the shade here. There. They've gotten, there's only two buildings left, the one on the corner and this little narrow one right here next to it. And that was the little two flat that was right there. And I guess right in here, there was the mills. And right in here was where that driveway was, right in here somewhere. But I don't know if I'm gonna get back down here again. It is really cold out here. And I'm gonna have to go because I can't handle this. But here it is, Christmas Day. I went by to see Mommy and she wasn't home. So I thought I'd come down here since I had the camera and see what was going on. I'm gonna head on back to the car and get on out of here now. See you later. Bye. This I told her I was making this tape.
This is a tape of Thingamadoomer?
Yeah.
A video?
Yeah.
It's gonna be a picture of me?
That's gonna be on TV, right?
Oh, this is ridiculous.
Okay. Say Merry Christmas.
Your Merry Christmas, but I done said Merry
Well,
Christmas.
say hi to Samaria, but they gonna see.
Samaria, didn't I tell you this morning I love you, and you told me that you think Santa Claus came?
Well, I've been taking making this tape over the last few weeks. I went down on Maryland and I got what was left of the building. And then I took Morgan downtown to see the Christmas ornaments. And I took the camera down with that. And I went back over to the building last week to get a little progress. And then I came back here early today and I filmed outside of the building and I was coming in to do this earlier. And there was nobody answered the door, so I
I
ended up
can't
leaving.
believe nobody answered the door, because he said you called 5 minutes after I left, and I was working right
I
about
called 5 minutes after you left, so right. So how you doing,
which
Marty?
means I would have been here.
Oh, pretty good. Merry Christmas.
Merry
Walter,
Christmas.
Ziggy, Mario, and
Yeah.
Samaria.
Yeah.
I don't feel too good, but Geedy got me up to come out and say Merry Christmas.
There you go. There you go.
And have a Happy New Year's.
There you go. All right.
Alright, I guess I'll be seeing you soon.
Yeah, hopefully. So anyway, and I got downtown at the Chicago tree and all of that.
But did you go to Maryland today?
I went today.
Did you see them two windows standing there by itself? I
Yeah.
thought that was worth a picture.
Well, I'm telling you, as cold as it was out there, I got halfway. I usually park at the corner and then walk down with the camera. But today, I parked at the corner and I walked down to the gas station. I turned and I got right down to Maryland. I had to go. It was too cold out there. And
Well,
holding this
there's really
camera.
some good pictures out there. There's a building left, and it's 5744.
No.
And just two windows on the side.
When were you better?
Yesterday you did it now.
Mm.
And then the back, and when I
Oh, I didn't tell you. Last Sunday when me and Morgan went through there, they had somebody that got over in there some kind of way and what they say was trying to steal iron or whatever they were trying to steal off the site, and we had just missed them by about 2 or 3 minutes. They I don't know how they got up in there, but they were up in there with a van. And when the police got after them, they drove over the fence. Did you see where the fence was pulled down near the corner? And they drove over the fence and came up out of there.
And the police didn't catch him.
Nope. Because I saw the fence pulled down. I said, I sure would like to go over there. I said, but Morgan, I ain't going to go over there because I don't want no trouble. And it's a good thing I didn't, because 2 minutes later, the police was there looking for somebody in there.
Did you see Posse? The
Yeah.
movie Posse?
Yeah, when did you see
know
that?
that was Sally?
Is that Sally?
Sure.
Raymond Sally.
Yeah, that's Sally.
Lord have mercy.
She's in that, what's that other movie?
What other movie?
How do you like me now?
You're supposed to be here for some part. This is some big movie producer or something. Daryl Roberts at the Jazz, something or another, Jazz. I'm going to tell you without looking. The Jazz Buffet or something like that. Daryl Roberts.
Well, that's Sally.
Jazz Buffet, that's it.
And that Mario likes so well.
Mm-hmm. She is fine. Ain't no doubt about that. Mm-hmm. Oh, she's fine. I saw her last year. Oh, yeah, she's definitely fine. I know her. She used to come down to Indianapolis. I saw she used to live in Indianapolis or something. Yeah, she. Anyway, let me go around here. Mm-hmm. Show new apartment. This is the living room.
Yeah, that's my junk in that room, because that room is spinning.
I know you ain't coming in here.
Yep.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
Go get your daddy. I'd have had my room.
That's out of this family.
No, I don't want you in my room.
Okay.
You going mad?
This is the dining room. What you doing with that cheap vodka up there?
That's not cheap vodka. A man who drinks vodka, I bought that from Wesley, said all vodka is the same. And who you think
All
about?
vodka is not the same.
Oh, sure it is.
Don't you believe that? The vodka there give you a headache.
Didn't get Wesley now. He's
Huh?
the one that drank it. This sink is leaking really bad.
Mm.
I called this and fixed it. That's not getting it. I was putting this glue right.
Okay. Yeah. Where's it leaking at? Down here? Which side? Both sides?
Well, I don't know, because I'm using the right side.
Huh?
I'm using the, that's all. I mean, I lifted about 6 of them pots today.
From up under here? But you don't know from which side, or if it's from either side?
Marty took that thing loose and put it up.
Mommy, I'm asking you one question. Do you know if it's from one side or the other or both?
That side is leaking. That's the side I told you. The left side is that I've been using. But, it's
look at Sharon Lowe. She drives like a maniac. But this is Hollywood. So yeah, we're going on our way to Compton. This might be it. Smile. Okay, this is where Sharon's brother lives. This is the dormitory that he's in charge of. And we find you a palm tree. There's a palm tree. This is the camp at Redlands. Wait a minute. Hold on for a minute. Yes, baby. Oh, we gotta get some mountains.